Hey everyone, it's your main man here, Skylyn from TheSkylynart.com. I just want to share with you my top 10 tips to help take your artwork to the next level. This list here is going to be geared toward drawing, but stick with me. We're going to upload more lists, dealing with painting, sculpting, you name it. But like I said, this one here is going to be geared toward drawing. And without further ado, let's just get right into it. Okay, number 10, breaking things down. No matter how complex or amount of objects in your image you are drawing, it's best to assign it with a basic shape, a circle, triangle, or square. Let's use this reference photo as an example. Now I know this quick sketch may not look like much, but this is the best way to train your eye to see simple shapes. And the quicker you see them, the easier complex images will seem, which will help you gain more confidence in your artistic abilities. Remember, look for circles, triangles, and squares. Number 9. The right or correct materials. While it's easy to use one pen or pencil, it's best to get a set of pencils. Why? Because this will allow you to achieve a greater range of values than you could with one pen or pencil. Your values is going to be your light, your range of light, and your range of dark shades. Okay, number 8. How big or dark and how skinny or light your line is in a drawing is your line weight. Practicing a variety of big and skinny, dark and light lines in an image can help show emotions, distances, motion, and more from a drawing. Examples of this would be the closer an object is, generally the bigger and bolder the lines are, versus objects far away generally are skinny, light lines. Number 7, backgrounds. Your choice of a background can really help support the objects in it or take away from it. An image of a bird flying with the background of a forest or ocean sunset help draw your eyes focus to the bird. Meanwhile, a bird flying with the background of a busy city or flying with many other birds, your focus may be directed elsewhere. Number 6, use of light. Light generally is always shown in an image either through highlights, glares, reflections, a lens flare, and so on. Your drawings and use of light in them should be no different. When starting out or creating your own light source, start with one source, light generally moving from one direction. Keep in mind, intensity of the light can play a large factor in your drawings as well. An example of this, one light source usually equals darker, bolder shadows, whereas 2 or more light sources generally equal smoother light shadows because light is coming from more than one direction. Number 5, use of depth. When I say depth, I'm talking about the size of one object in relation to another. Your drawings and use of depth in them is up to you, depending on what look you want to achieve. Think of your drawings as if you are taking a picture. If you take a pic of a person, their face and or body is in focus, then generally the background and anything real close in front of them is usually blurry. Keep in mind, size comes into play as well. Number 4, reference photo. Having a good reference photo is crucial in drawing. Think of a good reference photo like directions. If you have a GPS telling you turn by turn where to go, it's a lot easier to get there. It takes all the guesswork out of it. A reference photo should be used in a similar fashion, at least till you get more comfortable drawing your objects enough to where you don't even eventually need them. Number 3, knowledge or understanding. Basically, the more you understand what you are drawing and how it moves, what it looks like, etc., the more believable your drawing will look. Number 2, practice, practice, practice. Drawing isn't different than learning how to play basketball or learning a new language or anything else. You have to practice, practice, and even when you get to the point where so many people are like, "Oh man, your work is awesome," guess what? You still have to practice. Number 1, concepts, visuals, and style. Seeing what isn't there, drawing what you want to draw, or how you want to draw it is the best feeling. Basically, it's what makes you stand out from other artists. An example of this, Michael Jordan. He played with and against many other phenomenal basketball players. He is still arguably one of the greatest players to ever play. We've all seen players dunk, shoot a shot, wear a jersey, but not quite like Mike. Well then, when you draw a landscape, a person, an animal, whatever, we've all seen these objects before. But what's going to separate how they draw it from you is you. Well, that's all my tips. And I want to thank you guys for watching. Hopefully this list helps you become a better artist. From one artist to another. This is Skylyn signing out. Head on over to TheSkylynart.com to check out more artwork and tips and things of that nature. Don't forget to like us, subscribe, and comment in our YouTube page and Facebook and all that stuff. So until then, see you next time.